Hey, what's going on YouTube? Hope you are all doing great. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're a first timer. I haven't made a video in a while. It's been probably a couple weeks, almost since kind of the Christmas time. I've just been busy with other stuff and kind of my day job work, and so finally getting back at it now with the first of the year. A few things happened over the break. I ended up selling my second Demon. So for those of you that follow the channel, you know that I've bought and sold a few Demons, not intentionally trying to be a flipper or anything like that, but things have just kind of played out that way through either connections that I had, people interested in the cars, and kind of getting offers that I couldn't refuse. I ended up selling a few cars. So right now the only thing I have in the garage is the Viper and no other Demons. So the Viper, the Trackhawk, the Ram, and then a couple of Jeep Wranglers in there as well. And I'm debating now what I'm going to do next. So it's auto show season. This week is the Detroit Auto Show. I think it comes to Chicago in like 2 weeks. So probably go check out some stuff there, but pretty much familiar with most of what's there already. I do know, I have the Ford GT. I did put in an application for that, but I know it's probably a long shot to get that car. And it's obviously a pretty expensive car. So if I were to get that, I would probably kind of consolidate down to one car versus multiple, like the Demons and the Vipers. And, but still, thinking about other things. I'm thinking about, possibly another Demon, maybe a Torrid red one. That's what I had originally bought, and I kind of missed that car. I've owned a Redline red one that I bought with low miles and ended up selling. And then I had a black one, and I, just kind of, honestly, just not a big fan of the black one. And thought it, the car looked nice, but just hard to keep clean. And I'm a sucker for that Torrid red on the Demons. So if I got another one, it would probably be the Torrid red. Try to get something with low miles, but not low enough that you're afraid to drive it, because I do want to drive the car. So I am also considering other things. So looking at everything from McLaren's, like a 600 LT. A local dealership has a 600 LT that's coming in, a highly spec'd one. So that's a possibility. Also even looking at Huracans, even Aventadors, and or another Ferrari possibly. I've got a couple buddies that have Ferraris. They being around their cars kind of got me excited. I went out and bought a Ferrari 458, loved the car, drove it, and then ended up getting a really great offer to sell that car, so I ended up selling that car, but kind of regret it because it was a pretty awesome car and tough to replace. So now, you may or may not be able to see, I've got the trailer behind me. I'm towing it to a local Ferrari dealer to help out a friend who just bought a new or relatively new 488, a yellow 488. And he took it back to the dealership because they're doing some wrap work for him on the vents and on the roof, which if you've owned a 458 or 488, you know that makes a pretty big difference in terms of just the look of the car. So I saw some pictures of it already. It looks pretty awesome. So it's a crappy day here in Chicagoland, or at least cold, a little drizzly, and I told them we could just go pick it up with my trailer. So we'll show you that when we get there. But yeah, so that's it for now. Video not over. I'll show you those cars when we get there. But if you have any thoughts or ideas, what cars are you looking at? What cars are you thinking about? Also kind of thinking about, what I want to do on the truck side. I bought the Jeep Rubicon as kind of a fun car to cruise around with in the snow and the weekends and the muddy, rainy days. But finding a hard time kind of rationalizing between when to drive that and when to drive the Ram. The 2500 that I've got that I'm using to tow the trailer right now. And so if the Ram TRX was out, I would probably get rid of both the Ram and the Jeep just for the TRX and have like a Baja truck, but it doesn't seem to be any signs of when that TRX is going to be available. And so Still deciding what I want to do there. If it's going to be much longer, there is another chance that I could get rid of the Ram and the Rubicon and maybe get like a Rebel, a highly optioned Rebel, and lift it and put Baja tires on it and kind of do my own thing. There is, at my local dealership, they've got a red Rebel, which is a pretty sharp spec, and it's got a V8 in it. So not a Hellcat engine like the TRX, but still a pretty fast V8. So I'm not sure what the horsepower is on it. I'd guess it's probably like 375 or maybe 400, but not entirely sure. So, but anyways, the Demon, the black Demon that I sold it through a friend of mine, and the guy that bought the Demon just actually took it right to the dealership and is getting cutouts or dumps put on it, electronic ones, so that you can hit a remote and the exhaust will just does the cutout and kind of shoots almost straight down. And so he wanted to do that for sound, and I may stop over and take a look at that as well. If I do, I'll be sure to shoot some video of that. But anyways, that's it for right now. Let's go pick up this 488. Alright, not sure how bad the noise is going to be here, or the wind noise, but we are here at the Ferrari dealer, Lake Forest, Illinois, picking up my buddy's yellow 488 that he just bought. Got the trailer set up, and these are all the service vehicles that are here right now. We'll do a walk through the shop as well. These are all the service vehicles being worked on. And we'll go check his out right now, which should begin here.
What is this? It's almost a burgundy orange.
It is called Rosso Fiorano.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a dark rugged metallic.
Oh God. Carbon fiber doors, those doors.
Yeah.
Jesus
everything.
Christmas.
The only message is stick with these.
Just sign. He's all taken care of. Just sign.
Oh.
You know how much our carbon fuels are? The 488 roughly.
Did you just come in?
Yes, they came in with a piece.
Kind of fun how we have a complete list of things here. I know, they should. I mean, Ferrari started doing it. Say, you want this, that, and the other thing. What do you mean? Like that? Use button? Yeah, right. Just down below.
Alright guys, that is it. Thanks for watching, and if you don't already, please consider hitting the subscribe button and the bell for future notifications. And again, leave some comments. Love to hear where people are from and what your thoughts are on the next car. What should I get? Middle of winter here in Chicago, so not anything I'm going to be driving anytime soon, but it's a good time to be doing research and shopping on things. You know, McLaren 600, McLaren 720, another Dodge Demon, Aventador, a Performante Huracan is another option, or 458 or 488 Ferrari. So a Lots of choices. Doing research now. Would love to hear your thoughts. Talk to you soon. Have a good one. Take care.